Hello everybody and welcome back to a new Mass Planner tutorial. We'll be talking about how to add posts to your standard and volume campaigns, because in both these types of campaigns you add posts exactly the same way. So as you can see, we're here into the What to Publish tab, into Add Posts. First way that you can add posts is adding them one by one by typing in this box here. You see that after I've started writing, a few icons appear here. The Facebook icon, the Google Plus icon and the Twitter icon. This means that this post that I've made is valid to be posted on these types of social sites. For Twitter, you also see how many characters you have left and how many characters you have already written. After I've added words here, you see the total character count decrease. Next, if you want, you can also add photos by clicking on this button. You see the add photos to posts pop-up appearing. You can drag photos here. You can upload them from your computer, or you can add images from URLs by entering the URLs here and clicking the add image from URL. Let's use the upload from computer. I've opened one. I've added it. Now you can see it here, and also the icon for Pinterest appeared, meaning that this can also be posted on Pinterest. Here is the source URL for Pinterest that you need to enter. If you want, you can add more pictures to the same post. As you can see here, there are two images. And finally, you can add them to queue, and they will go into the post queue. You see my first post here. Next, you can add posts in bulk. You can add multiple text posts. For example, if you click here, the same message box that you had here, but there are several of them, so you can add more messages at the same time. When you're ready, click OK. You can add multiple image posts. You can use file name as the text post. So if you give each image a detailed file name, you can add that as a description to that image. And you can also click to add only unique posts. If you have several images that are the same in your folder, you can add this and it will only add them once. So let's upload from my computer. Let's select 4 of them. Open. What this does is it creates a unique post for each of these images. It won't post all the images in one post. As you saw, I've added them and 4 posts have been created. They have their picture names. If I write something here, I can copy the text to the others, so they all have the same text. If I enter a source URL here, I can also copy the source URL to all the others, as you can see, and after that I click OK and they have been added to the post queue. And finally, here I can import text from file. Let's see how this file looks like. So here is a first post separated by 5 hashtags, a second post separated by 5 hashtags, a third post that is on several lines separated by 5 hashtags, and one final post. So let's add this. As you can see, it created 4 different posts with each of the posts that were in the file. I click OK and they have been added to the post queue. You can see here 4 posts have been added to the campaign queue. If I go here, you will see them, my first post, my second post, my third post on several lines. Okay, so this is the first tab in What to Publish. The second tab is Content Suggestion. This is a Flickr module that allows you to quickly extract posts from Flickr and Pinterest. This is a module that is only available if you get the extra module for it. Next, you have the RSS feed. I've entered an RSS feed here. Let's also check create image post and add feed. After it's been added, it will permanently go and fetch new posts from there and add them to your post queue. So if you enter a couple of feeds here, you'll have a lot of posts to be made on autopilot. And the last one is clickable image post. This will create an image post on Facebook. Like you probably have seen on certain groups, a big image that if you click, it will redirect you to your site. So in order to use this, you'll need to add your text here, the title here, a link to an image, and the link to your promoted URL where it will be redirected after clicking on the image, and you'll need to add it to queue. In order to use this, you'll also need to enter in the settings here a clickable image post server. We'll talk about that later in another video.